Black Lives Matter. And here's a prescription from this white guy who has the happiness, success, and prosperity of African Americans high in mind. I have a quick prescription. Please don't follow the modern Democrat leaders. They are not helping you. Because Black Lives Matter, they should be ending the war on drugs. It was generally Democrat administrations that started it. And what's happened? It's put too many black Americans in meaningless contact with cops. Most of these incidents make black arrestees unfairly targeted, and as we know, some of them have ended in death. Black jobs matter. So, we should be escorting illegal aliens home. They take jobs from homegrown Americans. Black training matters. And here, it's even more despicable because President Obama has opened his arms to paying for education of non-citizens and neglecting U.S. citizens, especially African Americans who could use workforce training and college subsidies. Black education matters. That's at the K through 12 level. And it has been deficient in way too many cities. Your Democrat leaders tend to be tied to teacher unions. These are the ones who don't like merit pay, so the best teachers don't come to your schools. These are the ones who do, to them, the importance of the race of who's teaching is more important than the quality of who's teaching. Please look back to when we had much better schools, urban, rural, suburban, in the 1950s and 60s, because caring, often white teachers, the best of them were the ones hired to teach black kids. We don't have that anymore. David Duke couldn't be happier with the status of African Americans trapped in bad inner city schools. This could be changed in an instant, and decade after decade, your Democrat leaders refuse to do it. Finally, black prosperity matters. So, an easy prescription, but no, Democrats haven't touched it. End the Social Security farce. This is taking money away at a fairly high percentage, 15.2% out of our paychecks. And who's affected far more than whites? It's blacks. Blacks tend to start working earlier, and they unfortunately have a lower life expectancy, so they get payouts for a lot less time. I'll quantify it. Average black life expectancy, black male, 66.1 years. It means after paying in for 65 years, or let's say 45 of the years, but paying till age 65, you have 1.3 years on average left. Many will die before 65, get 0. By contrast, white life expectancy is higher, it's in the 70s. They get 8 times longer for payout of about the same taxation. It is an incredible ripoff that hurts African Americans most. Why does it take me, white guy on the sidelines, to bring this up? Because Democrat Party leaders have taken blacks for granted. It's 90% of the vote. Okay, whatever we say, we're getting followed. For once, please consider your own interests and how non-Democrats, independents, maybe even Republicans, might just have your interests in mind. I'll talk more about how liberty and less government almost certainly helps African Americans. I am Mark Stewart. Thank you for listening.